information privilege, so I don't have to share that with you. And as they know that a 12-year-old is having a mental health breakdown in school because they think instead of being a little girl, they want to be a little boy, or they're a little boy and they want to be referred to as the girl's name. But do not tell the parents anything about what's going on, which clearly a mental health issue at that moment in time, because this group was so woke. And so the crazy thing about it is that the rest of the assembly in California said, sounds like a great idea. Let's keep parents in the dark about what's going on in the school. So that case was then brought to light when this little girl who was had just turned 13 years old tried to kill herself. It wasn't until then that the parents found out that she was going through this very, very difficult mental health issue at school because the teachers and guidance counselors, administrators wouldn't and were prohibited from talking to her. So in that case, that little girl ended up getting represented. Her parents got represented by the Thomas More Society, who I've talked to about my litigation. But just this past week, spoke to them, which I was very honored to talk to the very attorney that took it to the Supreme Court and said, "Judge, you got great litigation. You're on the right track. Let me see what I can do to help." But it's what happened is they go to the San Diego District Court in California, and the San Diego judge said the following. This is key, Jonathan, right back to your question. The San Diego court said, it's the trifecta of harm. Number one, you're causing teachers to lie to parents. Number two, you're taking parents away from their children at the most critical point in time where parents need to be there for the kids. And number three, you're harming the children because the person who loves them the most, the person who's able to give them the guidance and counseling and wisdom, you're saying, no, we're cutting you off from that prospect. So that federal court judge said, yes, we're overturning the law. It goes up to the Ninth Circuit in California, the far left radical Ninth Circuit, and they overturn it. They actually overturn it. Oh, so they put that law back, right? Can you imagine some judge, myself sitting in California saying, no, we think it's a good way to keep parents from knowing what's happened to their kids at school because we know best. Government knows best. And that's the whole idea behind it. Those of us, men and women, constitutional right that we have in this country.
Your child can secretly have 6 different sessions, up to 6, with your child can secretly have 6 different sessions, up to 6, with who knows who and what their background is. And somehow, we were talking during the break, Judge Engler let me know that Ohio, unfortunately, has now climbed to number 5, 5th state in the nation for number of abortions that take place. Many of those are among minors, and many of them, and according to Judge Engler, and we can find out easily from Ohio Right to Life, somewhere around half are targeted in the Black community. So you have a disproportionate large number of abortions taking place in Black communities. And that all just adds up to bad. And connected to that, I made the comment that I'm not sure of the current statistics, but at some point within the last 5 or so years, I remember reading some articles that pointed to Ohio as number 4 for child trafficking. So we have a bad environment here with drug abuse, with some abuses from government agencies like Child Protective Services. If you want more on that, I suggest finding there's some commentary taking place in central Ohio around some courts and what's referred to